So here I am again, and I'm shooting another video. And if the last one was scary, this one is downright terrifying. My palms are sweating. Oh my goodness. But for whatever reason, I just feel so strongly that I have got to share this. I'm sure there is some other human out there that is just like me. So what some of you may not know about me is that we have gone through a pretty crazy 5-6 years. We left our community to plant a church, and our lives changed drastically. We left a very comfortable salary. We lost our home, which is not something I share with very many people, but now the whole world knows. But I'm working through that. We sold our fancy, pretty luxury car because we just couldn't afford the repairs anymore. And my husband went from being singularly vocational to being tri-vocational. And so I have been in search of what I can do to harness and utilize the skills and the gifts and the passions that I have to really make an impact on our family financially, and just relieve, I should say, some of that burden off of him. So about a year ago, I embarked on a new journey. I started the development of creating my own membership site. Long story short, I was going to utilize everything that I'm good at and share it with everyone else and then monetize that. Over the course of the year, I got so much praise and so much celebration from everyone around me. Everyone just rallied. They were so excited. They were so happy for me. And it wasn't until about 3 weeks ago, maybe 4, that God really got a hold of my heart through a series of events and showed me what I had become really blind to. I think that because of my own pride, my own insecurities, my own struggles with a need for affirmation, approval, validation, I had almost become blind to what the pursuit of that business was doing to me personally. I was so consumed. I was so stressed all the time. I was working a lot and not making any more money, mind you. And I didn't see it. I wasn't available at home. I wasn't available for my daughter. You know, I used to meet her for lunch once a week. Stopped doing that because I didn't have time. My husband took over a lot of the dishes and the laundry because I was just so consumed all the time. And if it weren't for God closing a door, making it very closed, it wasn't like a crack, it was shut, I would have never even pondered that maybe that wasn't the right path. So what happened was I had this experience where I almost felt like the ghost of Christmas past and Christmas future, remember that movie, visited me, and they were like, Sarah, this is where you've been, not good. And if you continue down this road, this is where you're going, also not good. And I just realized for the first time that I was headed down a path I didn't want to go down. My main purpose for doing my new business was to ultimately make it so I didn't have to be a slave to a job. and I was such a slave. So I had a dear friend, one of my best friends, say, Sarah, I'm going to tell you something that's going to make you throw up in your mouth. So, of course, I'm thinking, what is she talking about? That does not sound good. And she said, Sarah, I think you should consider doing direct sales. It is the perfect business model for you. Everything is laid out for you. There's no uncharted territory. You would be amazing at it. And in that moment, I did kind of vomit in my mouth. And I thought, oh my gosh, I lost my friend to the dark side of network marketing / MLM / direct sales. But what I did is I spent a week. I spent a week processing, talking to God, fasting, not from food. That doesn't work for me, because then I just think about how starving I am. And I gotta tell you, what happened was amazing and terrifying. I felt so clearly that God was like, Sarah, this is what I want you to do. This is what I have groomed you for. This is where I'm leading you. And I kept saying, are you kidding me? No, you want me to leave the thing that everyone is praising me for and celebrating me for, to do something that is so judged, so scrutinized, and often mocked? Like, are you kidding me? No. Finally, at the end of the week, I knew without a doubt that that was the direction he wanted me to go in. And I remember I had a conversation with my husband in tears in our kitchen saying, I'm so scared. What is everyone going to think of me? They're going to judge me. They're going to think I'm a failure. I'm going to have to deal with so much rejection. And he just looked at me and he said, babe, if God is leading you to do something, it doesn't matter what anyone else's opinion is. And I held on to those words. I soaked them in, like, into my soul. And I said, okay, all right, I'm going to do this. I am going to trust you, God, and let's see where you take this. So that is my long story of how my life has changed in a matter of weeks, and how I sought out God, argued with him a lot, and in the end decided to follow him, because I knew what he wants for me is far better than what I want for me. So anyways, that is my story. I appreciate that you listened to my long, it looks like 8 minutes of it. And I love that I get to share this stuff with you guys. So that's all for now. Thanks for watching.